We did 4 examples of evaluating together, and I challenge you to finish out just the A and B column here to try some on your own. So now it's just a matter of checking and seeing how we did. So B minus A, I'm going to plug in 8 for B, subtract 2 is what A is, and 8 minus 2 we know is 6. We don't even have to copy, change, because we know how to subtract 2 positive numbers when the bigger number's in front. AB means that we have two variables next to each other, which means they're multiplied. So A is 2 and B is 8. All we're doing here is 2 times 8, which gives us positive 16. This is the opposite of A times B, or the opposite of AB, which means we're going to take the opposite of A, which is negative 2, and multiply by B, which is 8, and we have a negative times a positive. This is where multiplication rules and subtraction rules are different. Remember that when we multiply and signs are different, we have a negative sign. So the multiplying and dividing integer rules, you have your little cheat sheet here. If signs are the same, the answer is positive. If signs are different, the answer is negative. And those are different than your adding and subtracting rules when we're multiplying and dividing. The fraction bar you should recognize as a division symbol. So if A is 2 divided by B is 8, we can leave this as a fraction in simplest form and simplify it to be 1/4, or 2 divided by 8 we also may recognize as 0 and 25 hundredths. I would accept either answer there. On number 9, we've got the opposite of B, which is negative 8, divided by A, which is 2. We've got a negative divided by a positive, which gives me a negative answer, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my answer here should be negative 4. And then at the very end, they're going to challenge us to use some order of operations here. We've got A, which is 2, plus B, which is 8, divided by the opposite of A, which is negative 2. We have to divide before we add, so we're going to do our division first. 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. And then I've got 2 plus negative 4, and 2 plus negative 4 signs are different. So I subtract 4 minus 2 is 2, and keep this sign with the greater absolute value. That's negative, so this answer should be negative 2. And that is how we evaluate expressions using the variables up here and the expressions down here. At this point, again, if you'd like to try a couple on your own, you can, and then I'm going to show the next video on evaluating for C and D over here.